Today, the New York Stock Exchange Composite Index made another new all-time high and also closed with a new all-time closing high. Now, that's the only index that actually made new high today. If you look at the S&P 500, the S&P 500 is still a little shy from the all-time high. And the same goes with the Dow Jones Industrial. You see the Dow Jones Industrial is also a little bit shy from its all-time high. And the NASDAQ 100 is a little bit away from the all-time high with the recent pullback from the Magnificent Seven like Apple and Tesla. A lot of people think this market is already top because of these mega cap tech stock is pulling back. But I'm going to show you that is not the case. Let's start off with Apple. You see Apple been coming down. Right now, it seems to have found a low here at 168.49. So if it could hold this low, we're looking for this gap, this next gap to get filled up here at 177.38. So although, yes, Apple have been rolling over, but it seems like it might be coming back up. Although it might not be coming up and trying to make a new high, but I'm looking for Apple to possibly come in and fill this gap and maybe even come up to this support turn resistance area somewhere around this 180.30. Now, Tesla has also been coming down also. You see that it found a low here recently at 169.15. I want to see would it be able to hold this low. If it does, watch for it to take out the high here. Then we'll be looking at this gap fill somewhere around 186.72. Then we'll be looking for the possibility of coming back up to this 206 area. Now, if it breaks this, then we're basically looking at this 158, 160 area. And here, looking at Netflix, as long as it holds about 592, I'm looking for a new high. Take out this high here. So right now, it's trying to make it above this 616. Here's Meta, Facebook, looking at this 476 low. So as long as it holds above this low, I'm looking for this thing to come up and take out the high. Google finally found a bit down here when it get down to this 130.67. It's been trending quite well in the last week or so. So right now, we're basically looking for Google to come up to this 142.44 and try to fill this gap here. And if we could take out this gap, then I'm looking at this level here, 146.67. And for Amazon, if it hold above this 171.47, I'm looking for the high. And here, Microsoft is coming up for this new high here of the 420.74. NVIDIA, yes, we saw some engulfing candle here last week, right on Friday, but you see that it found a bit here at 841.66. So we're basically looking for this thing to come back up. And right now, I'm looking for this thing to take out the high. It could come up and take out the high. This is not even close to breaking down until we take out this high here. Take out this low at 841.66. And here, looking at AMD, AMD is also testing this low here, 192.70. If it could hold this low, I'm looking for this to come up and possibly get this gap. Now, there might be a little problem getting up to this high, but at least we're basically looking for this gap to get filled here somewhere around this 205.60. Now, here's Supermicro here. We're basically looking at the possibility of coming up. And as long as it's whole about this 11.11, then we could see a new high on this thing. But if it breaks and come down and break below the 976.10, and look for this gap to get filled and possibly work its way back down to this level, somewhere around the 800 area. So as you can see, looking at these FANG stocks, it's not that many that is actually deteriorated to a point that is collapsing, although Apple and Tesla have been weak recently, and also Google was kind of weak. But right now, Google is bouncing back, and also Apple might be bouncing back as well. And also Tesla, if it could hold the low, today's low, we could also see a little bounce on Tesla. And it could easily come back up to the 200, 205 level. Then you look at the XLK. You see the XLK, as long as it holds this low here, this 205.29, I'm looking for this thing to come up and probably take out this high here. And it's not that far away. So what is all this about? The market is rolling over with the AD line continue to make higher high. And right now, it's basically waiting for the S&P 500 to catch up and make a new all-time high. Be sure to smash the thumbs up to give it a like and help promote this video. If you are new to this channel, click to subscribe to help support this channel. Thank you for watching and good luck when you're trading.